I don't
I
know
can see
why
myself.
this ain't rotating all of a sudden. Hey, what's up, family? What's going on? It's Thursday. It's 6:30. So you already know what time it is. It's time to get a little shopper. What's happening with you? Hope you're good. As you can see, I'm good because I got my mini me with me. So yeah, we are here hanging out, doing what we do. I'm up here playing daddy this week today, and so I'm excited about that. I'm excited when I get to come play daddy. So, but look, y'all gonna have to bear with me, because I'm probably gonna expose myself a little bit more on here today. We're gonna see how this goes, but yeah. But anyway, let's do what we always do on the count of three, because I need it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's do this. Mama Jane, appreciate you. Josh, what's going on? Appreciate you. Your mama on here.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, hey, babe. Look, so I said I'm gonna expose myself a little bit, and so that's what I'm gonna do, because I just got to be honest with you. It's been a little bit of a struggle here the last week. A lot of things going on in my head and in my heart and in my mind, and I just haven't been able to really grasp it and understand what's going on. It's been a little frustrating, a little irritating. It's been challenging. It's been a challenging period right now. And I'm just being honest with you. And so what that had me thinking about, because I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to talk about. But the more I hear, the more I've been getting closer to this moment. All I heard was just be real, be open, and be honest. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be open and honest with you. And so many of y'all know I serve as the president of the National Bowling Association, which I'm absolutely excited about. I'm thankful for that opportunity. So I serve in that role. Many of y'all also know I do individual health insurance. So I'm a health insurance agent, and I am licensed in 4 states: Texas, Virginia, Maryland, and Nevada. And so I'm able to help people in those states. And y'all also know I also run a pro shop, so I actually drill bowling balls for people, as you already know. Many of you already know. No, you good. Bless you. and so is quite a few things. I stay busy. I ask my wife. I ask my daughter.
Yeah.
I stay busy, right?
Always somewhere.
And so always somewhere, always doing something, because I stay busy. Not to mention also, in the choir at church and everything, and do a little directing, a little singing. Not making no CDs, don't try. But anyway, but so look, I'm getting all it. What am I going at with this? Is that despite all of this going on, life still has its frustrations. Life still has its challenges. Life still has its, I just don't get it and understand. Slide on in here a little bit, but I want you to jump in at some point. But life has its challenges, and you just don't understand why. You just don't understand the hand that you dealt, why you have to deal with it. Like, you're doing things, you're putting things in motion, you're stepping out on faith, you're trusting, you're talking, you're reaching out, you networking. I mean, you're doing all of these different things in hopes of things working out for you, or things getting better for you, or just trying to make a better version of yourself, or a better life for you and your family, right? So you're doing all these things, and it looks like every time it just doesn't work, or you just don't see the fruits of your labor, and you find yourself struggling. You find yourself just like trying to figure out why it's not working. What is going on? What is the deal? You just got questions, but you're not getting no answers. And so, what it got me thinking about is that, I'm on here every week, every Thursday, 6:30. And I thank God for that He's allowed me to be here every week at 6:30. So every week at 6:30 here, trying to encourage you to be the best that you can be, trying to encourage you to dot the I's and cross the T's as much as you can, to be the best version of you can be. of yourself that you can be, and being better tomorrow than you were yesterday, and tomorrow be better than you were today. Just continue to push, continue to drive. Hey, Jennifer, appreciate you. But I'm on here every week telling you to do that, right? And so, of course, if I'm gonna tell you to do it, I got to do the same thing, right? I'm telling you to step out on faith. I'm telling you to go for your dreams and goals. I'm telling you to challenge yourself. I'm telling you to get out your comfort zone. I'm telling you to trust God. I'm telling you to just continue to walk with Him. Make sure He's a part of the equation, right? I'm gonna keep telling you that. That ain't gonna change. But you're doing all of that, and you still ain't getting nothing. You still don't see nothing happening, and it's frustrating because you're asking questions, you're curious, you're wondering, and you still don't get nothing. Like you asking God, what's going on? What is up with this? Why is this happening? And it's almost like He done hit the mute button. You ain't heard nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't felt nothing. You haven't heard anything. What's up? Right? So I'm being honest with you. That's kind of where I'm at, right? And so, I might be venting a little bit right now, just to, so I hope y'all allow me to just, okay, that's what I'm doing right now. But at the same time, what I got to think about is this, and I've talked about this before, but I want to go here. So I do this every week at 6:30, and I just believe this, and the reason why I believe what I believe is because I'm still here 3.5 years later doing this at 6:30, and He's allowed me at every Thursday at 6:30. He has allowed me to be at some point, somewhere, I don't care where I'm at 6:30, I've been able to be here and continue to do this without missing a week. So because He's allowed me to do that for this long period of time, we're talking about 3.5 years, have not missed a Thursday, or a Wednesday, because we started out on Wednesday. So I haven't missed a Wednesday or a Thursday in over 3.5 years. So He's called me to do something, because if He didn't call me to do this, many of y'all wouldn't be on here listening to me right now. Many of y'all wouldn't be tuning in every week. Many of y'all wouldn't say, you know what, Ron, thank you for what you said. You helping me, or I appreciate that, or that was right on time. There's always some type of a confirmation. And I don't do this for the confirmation, but I do this because I believe I'm called to do this. Okay. I'm called to be a minister at this period of time. Right. I got you, babe. I got you if you got something. But anyway, I got you. But
okay.
But I believe that He has called me to do this. And if not, I don't think I'd still be doing this 3.5 years later. If it wasn't, right? So what comes to my mind is the scripture, many are called, but few are chosen, right? So that's one of the scriptures that I want to talk about today. But what that also got me to thinking about, and I talked about this once before, is that there are many ministers out here, and I'm probably going to say this, and I'm probably going to expose some folk that are in ministry. Sorry, but not sorry. Because the reality is, while I am not nobody's pastor, I don't lead nobody's church, I just come on here on Thursday and do what I believe God called me to do. That's what I do. There are many people that come and stand behind a pulpit, or they'll get on their own little podcast, or they'll do some Facebook stuff themselves, and they doing it, okay? But they don't expose themselves to let you know that they struggling. They have struggles. They got issues that they dealing with, because it looks like they got everything together, but on the inside, they struggling. They got some things they dealing with. They got some home issues. They got some financial issues. They got some church issues. They got some health issues. They got some sin issues. They got some issues. And matter of fact, you might be able to take a little bit from each one of them pockets and add it to get all together, because they got a struggle in every last one of those areas. But they're not going to tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, they probably don't need to tell you, because some of that ain't your business. Matter of fact, all of it. Like I told you last week, none of you. That was the word last week. That's the same word this week. None of your business. All right? So some stuff they don't need to tell you. Okay? But when you're talking about being chosen, you have to fight through all of that to still come forth and deliver a word to help people, because it's not all about And it's not all about me. It's not all about that minister. We were called to do something, but few are chosen. So when you're chosen, you'll still find the strength. You still find some way, somehow, to fight through all of that, to still encourage, to still give the people something. But please understand, and this is the reason why I want to say this, do not put that pastor or that minister or whoever, that bishop, don't put them up on this pedestal as if they don't have issues, because they do. They might not tell you, they might not look like it, but I promise you, they have issues just like the rest of us. And so a lot of folks struggle when the pastor has done something and now you're ready to step away from church, or you don't want to deal with God because of what he's a human being. She's a human being. They're going to fall. The scripture says we all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. It ain't said everybody but the pastor. It ain't said everybody but the missionary, everybody but the deacon, everybody but the deaconess. They ain't said that. They ain't said everybody but the young lady who just tore the church up because she sung so good. No, she too. The deaconess too. The deacon too. Every last one of us. Every last one of us have fallen. Every last one of us have did something that made us come short of the glory of God. So I just want to encourage you to understand that, yes, today I'm struggling. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Yes, I'm struggling, but I'm still here to do what I'm called to do. And that's to encourage you. And at the same time, I also end up getting some encouragement myself. And God knows I'm excited to have my mini-me right here with me. Jeez. My mini-me right here. This brings me joy. This brings me happiness, right? Even through my struggle. So some of the people that you need to be around can help you through your struggle just from their mere presence. Me being with my daughter right now is helping me push through. Thank God for my wife. I know she's not here with us, but she's on here. Man, I'm just telling y'all, y'all know how I feel about her because she be on here with me as well. I get excited. I'm getting excited now. Thank y'all. But I just want to encourage you. Look, you got to understand that person that you might be looking at on TV or in your church, they might not tell you that they're struggling, but trust me, they have struggles. So if you see them slip, if you see them fall, if you see them struggling, you see them not smiling because they're dealing with something, please understand they're human just like you. You have your moments, you have your days, you have your times. Please explain to me why you don't think they should. They might not tell you, but please trust and believe that they have their moments just like the rest of us. So please understand that they're human. So extend some grace, okay? And don't allow what they do or don't do affect your relationship with Christ, your walk with Christ. That's between you and Christ, not between you and the pastor. The pastor or the minister that's giving you some word of wisdom or some words of encouragement or even sometimes they're giving you some words that's busting you across the head, that's whooping your hump, trying to get you to do right and act right. They are still a human being. Extend some grace to them as well sometimes. Extend them some grace sometimes. Okay? So, Lauren said something earlier, and I want her to jump in here real quick because I get back to this scripture. There, many are called, but few are chosen. Okay? She gave me a different perspective on that. And so I want her to share that. Okay? Because she ain't said nothing on here yet. But I know it's my fault because I've been talking the whole time. I've been venting. So y'all, thank you. Thank you for listening. But go ahead, baby. What you had? That scripture, many are called. Matter of fact, that's in Matthew 22 and 14, I think it is. But what was that scripture? Many are called, but few are chosen. What was your take on that?
Well, not necessarily a take. He asked me, what did that mean? And I was trying to find an analogy to explain, many are called, but few are chosen. And all I could come up with was the college application process. Many apply, but you have to have certain qualifications to actually succeed and get the position to get in. So everybody may want to do something, but not everybody can do something.
Right.
And it's also like, it's not that you're not capable of doing something. You just gotta take your time, or many different things come to different people in different ways. Like, you have the saying, like, you like make a cake and eat it too or whatnot. Like, you see somebody out here who has like the most perfectly baked cake and everything is great, and you ask God, I want a cake just like that one, and you want that immediately. But if you ask God for a cake and he gives you flour, you can't turn that away, because eventually he's going to give you eggs, and then eventually he may give you milk and sugar and so forth. If you turn down the flour now, when you get the eggs, it's going to be useless. So you just got to be grateful for the little things, the little steps. Take your time, because even though the cake isn't as beautiful as you want it to be just yet, it can be eventually, with patience, hard work.
Wow. I love that. I wasn't expecting that.
I was thinking about it the whole time. I wanted to find a way to get it out. Because when you said,
Go ahead.
like, things may not present itself how you want it to present itself just yet. You want to be somewhere and you feel like you're not there. Well, you can't stop now because you're upset. You just gotta keep trying until you get there. Just like college. You might not get into your first choice, but if you applied to 10 of them, you might get into a few of them. So
Yeah. You can remember that, huh? That's from personal experience, right?
Yeah. I ain't get my top choice. It's all right. That's all right.
I love it.
That's
I
all right.
love it. I love it. So look, I'm just, man, God dog, man, yeah. So what you get from that? Let me know what you get from that. I didn't see a few of y'all on here, but that right there, I think was good. So basically what I got on what you said is, wow, it might not be your time yet. Okay? Because you might be called, but it might not be your time to be chosen. It might come later, but you got to go through the qualifications. You got to go through the steps. You got to go through the maturation process so that when it's come your time, then you'll be chosen. Okay? So you got a whole pool of people. You can't take everybody at once, right?
Right.
And some going to come along, they're going to do their thing, and then they're going to drop off. So then who's next? If you in line, if you in preparing yourself, if you getting ready, when your time comes, you'll be chosen, you'll get put in place, and now you can make it do what it do.
The waiting list.
The waiting list. There you go. The waiting list. There it is. The waiting list. Are you on the waiting list? Are you on the waiting list? God knows I am. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I'm on the waiting list. Now I'm just hoping that I'm hoping I'd have moved up a little bit on that waiting list. But if I'm on his waiting list, I know I'm gonna be all right, because guess what? While we're on the list, he's still gonna make sure we good. He's gonna make sure we have what we need so that we can stay on the list. So then when it comes time for us to come off the list and we are chosen to do bigger and better and greater, we're gonna be ready for it.
Yes.
We're gonna sign off with that right there. Man, this my mini-me. Yes, I love it. Look, y'all continue to be the best that you can be. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thanks for allowing me to vent a little bit. And hopefully something that we said was a blessing to you. Hopefully you continue to push through your struggles, because I know you done had some too. I'm not the only one that has struggles. I'm just on here because God has given me this platform to share it. And I try to be real with y'all. I try to be open and honest with you. This is who I am. I'm known for wearing my attitude on my sleeve. I'm sorry, that's me. So sometimes but anyway, look, hopefully you've been blessed by this. We're going to continue to do what we do. Next week, 6:30, Lord willing, we're going to be right back here. But in the meantime, I need you to make sure you do this. Pray, plan, prepare, proceed. Go make it do what it do. We're going to see you next week at 6:30. We love you. We out of here.
Peace out.